Hallam Hellcats making their way towards the track. Sheffield Steel joining them in the orange, and Hallam Hellcats are in the black. Both teams are at the top of the table. This is going to be the last game of the year for Sheffield Steel roller derby, so they will be looking for the win. Well, they both are, to be fair, let's face it. That's why we're here. But no, both teams have 2 wins, and both sitting at the top of the table with 6 points. Hallam Hellcats on top with points difference as well, as things are about to get underway, as they say. And on the jam line for Sheffield, we got Comic Slams. One of the best jammers in the league at the moment, really going out there, going up the middle and going around the inside as well. Oh, makes light work of the pack there, picks up lead jam for Sheffield. But Hellcats are coming from behind. Oh, and Smith goes up the inside, goes up for the easy 4 points there. Very impressive. Slight apex jump on that one as well from Smith.
Very impressive.
It does look as though that the wall that was initially gone straight through by Comic Slams for Sheffield is really holding up second time around. But Smith, once again, with a little bit of a roll. Ooh, and 1v1 gets past, picking up an additional 4 points for the Hellcats.
That was Luna Trick that was forming that brilliant wall at the front.
Didn't go the way Sheffield were expecting there, I believe, that with the Hellcats pulling ahead 4-8 in their favour.
Not bad for the first jam. That may be the understatement of the day. On the line in black, it's number 83.
That's Grimlock we've got there for the Hellcats. And we got Artemis for Sheffield. Over which, picking up some impressive defense there, but we got a bit of a pack violation there, but Hellcats pick up lead jam in this, the second jam of the game. Didn't look too easy for Grimlock there, to be honest with you. Some great defense here from Sheffield. Of course, both teams are all over the best blocker lists in terms of statistics for the league this year so far. Oh, there we go. Just goes completely around the outside, picks up an additional 4 points there from Grimlock. Probably the best strategy they could have come with at that moment there. They were a blocker down. Out of the penalty box now, though. They are back up to full force with the advantage in their favour as well for the Hellcats. Who gets knocked to the ground there. An excellent free wall there from Hallam. And Sheffield got caught in an absolute quagmire of a defence there from Hallam. So Hellcats go ahead 14-4 in their favour, but on the jam line, now we have wins for Sheffield Steel in the orange. And it looks as though we have Fatal Attraction in black for Hallam Hellcats. Fatal Attraction going around the outside, but tries to look up the middle and the inside as well, going all over the place. A great free wall from both teams here, actually. As Wins gets recycled to the back of the pack there. Gives it another go. Some great interception work, but it doesn't look as though it is going anywhere at the moment, but we'll see how things change with that. Quite spread out as well here, but some great defensive play, but Wins comes out on top. Oh. There we go, some debate as to who got lead jam on that one there. Goes to Fatal Attraction for Hallam Hellcats. I think the officials both had to talk to each other to figure out who came out on top there.
That is a sign of some really, really good players, is when you've got two skaters that are so good that figuring out who's managed to get through.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly it.
There we go, a little mid-game official review there. But on the jam line for Hallam Hellcats, we have number 73, Kerfoot.
And in orange on the line for Sheffield Steel, it is Comic Sans.
Of course, Comic Sans top jammer in the league so far this year. Although they do have an extra game in hand, so that might skew the stats a little bit, actually.
Yep, that is exactly it.
But again, some great defense here from both teams. But Slam goes up the inside, gets recycled to the back of the pack, and for the third time in a row, Hallam take lead jam. And the advantage will be their way as Sheffield have one sent to the penalty box there. Goes for a little juke, goes around the outside, picks up 4 points for Hallam. And making light work once again. Comic Sans gets recycled to the back pack, goes up the inside, onto the toe stops, kaput. Making light work there. Stellar. Oh, that was a huge hit from Killer B. Went for the apex jump, but found some shoulder as Cosmic Slam gets sent to the back of the pack. Goodness me, that's going to leave a bruise, but goes around the outside and gets around there. Goodness me, felt that one. Good Lord. And a huge jam there for Hallam, 33-4 in their favor.
So far today, Josh, we have seen 5 of the top 10 jammers.
5 of the top 10 jammers?
5 of the top 10 jammers in this
league.
That's the
Is that
one.
the one you were looking for?
Yeah, that's the one. My God. On the line in orange, it's number 12, Artemis.
Here we've got number 46. That will be Smith once again for Hallam Hellcats.
Artemis and Smith are actually the number 4 and 5 ranked jammers in this division.
Oh. So it should be a spicy one, basically.
It should be a spicy one. That's
Excellent.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
We could have segued into the tuck shop then, but we don't do spicy food there anymore. But we do have all sorts of baked goods for you there at the tuck shop as well that are available for you.
Yeah. Fabulous baked goods, vegan, gluten-free.
All the dietary most dietary requirements. I mean, I don't know if they're free of celery. Who knows?
Dietary requirements are catered to in the form of, if you have a dietary requirement for crisps.
Pops, sodas, etc. And don't forget to use the bins as well.
Yes, please use the bins. Please tell the bins you love them.
It's usually a bin there, isn't there?
Huh?
Usually a bin. Just take your rubbish with you. There we go.
Yeah, take your rubbish with you, or have a shout at some of the ladies behind the meet and greet desk thingy. Here's a bin. Find a bin. Be a grown up. Use a bin.
Is this an official review? It is, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Okay, looks as though nothing's changed in the penalty box, so I suspect what was called on the track stood as it was. There we go, number 46, Smith, Hallam Hellcats in the black on the jam line.
And for Sheffield Steel in orange, it's Artemis, number 12.
Smith was like a Smith & Wesson, just straight out of there like a bullet there, but goes up the inside, just keeps knocking them off. Picks up lead jam. Good Lord, Smith.
That was some fantastic footwork.
Must be maybe some inspiration from the recent Six Nations rugby from that one. Good Lord. Oh, and just goes right around the outside there. The interference being ran by Hallam Hellcats' blockers must have definitely caused some fervour in for Sheffield there. Ooh, and a huge hit. There, number 16, Abattoir. Smith once again smooth, goes around the outside. Oh, there we go. And finally, knocker to the inside of the track gets recycled to the back of the pack, although I feel as though that might not contain Smith for long. But it does appear as though we've got a star pass for Sheffield. Who's that? 18. Gemma? Oh, 418 Gemma, yes, missed that one. Well, Smith once again recycled to the back of the pack as Gemma continues to be held into this quagmire of a defence from Hallam Hellcats.
That's Mabel in a china shop doing some really good work for Hallam Hellcats to hold the jammers in place.
No, it is, and it is very, as a jammer, it is very discouraging as well just to get held because you are pushing. It's not just your legs, it's your entire core, your shoulders, and it's just going up against a brick wall. It's very tiring.
What you're saying is what blockers push back against hardest is your mind.
Exactly.
It's your mind, man.
Well, the jam gets called there, although I think that one went to time to be announced with you. 41-4 in favour of the Hellcats.
On the line we have in orange for Sheffield Steel, it's number 3, Wince.
And we got Grimrock once again back on the jam line. Last time they were on here, I believe they got double digits with the points. Probably to replay. Oh, but Sheffield pick up lead jam. That was incredibly fast.
Yeah. Wince went straight through that defensive wall like...
Oh, goes around the outside onto the toe box, picking up 4 points there. Once again, Wince coming into form here.
Wince, of course, is the second highest rated jammer.
Yeah.
In today's
well, I can see why. I can see why they've just got another 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, what's that in? Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but it counts. It counts. This is exactly what Sheffield need. Big points early on to sort of even things out here. Mm-hmm. There we go. Inside lane gets blocked, goes to the outside, and gets recycled to the back of the pack there. Wins. Oh. This is good stuff. A little bit more resistance that time around, but Wince eventually gets through. But
yeah, a little bit of resistance there again from Mabel in a china shop.
This is Wince's jam. Good Lord. What a jam from Wince there, I think. It's me. The only sort of resistance that was put up there was pneumatic at the very end there
I think
on the inside of turn 4.
The only resistance that she may have encountered was physics.
Yeah.
On the line in orange for Sheffield Steel Roller Derby, it's number 77, Comic Slams.
And we have genuine article on the jam line for the Hallam Hellcats.
Genuine article is being kept at the back of the pack fairly efficiently by Lunatric, who has been really, really impressive today.
Oh! Sheffield picks up lead jam once again in style. Comic Slams, one of the highest scoring jammers in the entire league, so to be expected, really. Oh, tried to do it again, but just had a toe out of touch, so will be recycled to the back there. Should have recycled. Looks as though this is now a power jam for Hallam. As Comic Slams gets sent to the penalty box for a cut track penalty.
Oh! That was a huge hit from Lunatrick, number 6. Lunatrick is actually the 5th highest ranked blocker in today's conflation.
But we do have a star pass here from Hallam Hellcats. It is now Goldie blocks.
And
Picking up, and after a hit as bad as that, yeah, you would pass on the star as well, actually. But goes around the outside, picks up the easy 4 points there. Well, went up the inside, nearly started on her own player there. I think a little bit of confusion, but Goldie blocks picks it up.
There we go.
And Goldie blocks does it just right. Just right. Anyway.
There are times when I miss you, Josh, and times when I don't.
Well, Sheffield are not going down without a fight, picking up a nice little total of points there. 53-23 in favour of Hallam Hellcats. And on the jam line for Hallam, we have Stella.
Good old number 73, and in orange for Sheffield Steel, we have number 12, Artemis. Oh, that's a big hit right off the bat from number 34.
Oh, it was a big hit right out of the gate, but tried to look up the inside, picks up lead jam for Sheffield. They let it get away from them at the start, but they might be, the comeback might be on here. Awesome stuff, and Artemis calls the jam before any more points can be taken away from them there.
But importantly, that was at the advice of the bench coach, and always listen to your bench coach.
Exactly, exactly. Sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees when you're in the middle of the pack.
In the middle of the trees. On the line in orange for Sheffield Steel, it's number 3, Wince.
Yeah, we got Smith on the line for Hallam Hellcats once again, taking a run up this time for both of them.
Oh, there we go. Smith is straight through. Oh.
Smith goes up the inside. Ooh. Does look as though it was just past the player before they went out of touch there. Oh, there we go. And a big claps there from Iron Maiden there. Looks like a little bit of a game of Twister going on the track there, but
what happens between...
Looks as though everyone's all right.
Yeah, consenting adults. What happens between friends? Whatever.
I mean, to be fair, with the gym floor, we probably do have all the Twister colours there, so,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And Hellcats call the jam before any points can be conceded. 57-25 in favour of Hallam. Grimlock on the jam line in the black for the Hellcats.
And in orange for Sheffield Steel, it is the wonderful Comic Slams, number 77. 5 seconds. Oh, Comic Slams is trying to elbow her way through Wilma Wheel's move and Genuine Article, both of whom are just fiercely holding her back. But it looks like she's gotten through.
There we go, we got some level pegging going on here. Well, first half, too early for Jammer on Jammer, isn't it, I think? Little bit. Little bit. There's a lovely bit of a wall there between Carnage, Genuine Article, and the jam is called. So. Exactly that,
Yeah.
exactly that. But both teams up to full force now.
That's,
penalty box is clear.
That's exactly it. Oh.
Is it official review?
You said you were wearing your specs, Josh.
They're new. I haven't adjusted to them yet.
Oh, I see.
Go see what the hubbub is about.
Good. Leave your mic, Josh. That's what friends are for. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So, while Josh is off talking to the Zebras about what they are reviewing in an official capacity, you can always take a moment when you have said moment to have a look at the lovely merch stalls and food stalls at the back of the hall. I mean, I know that merch is not really, the centerpiece of any roller derby game, but let's be honest. The merch is kind of the centerpiece of the roller derby game, let's be perfectly frank. So if you want to have a look at some merch, Leeds have got some excellent hoodies. We have got all sorts of wonderful bits over at Old Reekie. We've got some wonderful Five Nations postcards, which are only 50p, which means that you can buy a number of them regardless of your budget. As Josh would say, inflation-busting prices on the merch. Josh the man. Josh has returned from communing with the Zebras.
I have. I know what's happened, but they don't. So I can't say yet.
No.
Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. So basically, it was a orange team, Sheffield. They wanted to check an illegal contact, possible breach there, but no violation was found there. So yeah, all good. All good.
Good. The archetypal no harm, no foul. On the line in orange for Sheffield Steel, it's number 12, Artemis.
And who've we got for Hallam? It's Fatal Attraction. Is it Fetal Attraction? I thought it was Fatal Attraction.
Oh. Yeah, all right.
We'll ask him halfway point.
Yeah.
Ooh, but they are attracted to picking up lead jam as they pick it up for the second time, I believe, in this game. There we go. Single point goes to Hallam from that jam there. Quick off the mark. But on the jam line for Hallam in the black, we have Stella.
And in orange on the line for Sheffield Steel, it's number 3, Wince.
Okay, there we go. So it looks like there was an official review there, but nothing's changed. So I imagine it was just squaring everything off there, which is what we like to see, because we don't have VAR here, unfortunately.
No. We do have our excellent nerds in the form of our beautiful NSOs who are sat at the other side of the track from us, who keep everything in order from a statistic and data perspective.
Ooh, goes up the inside there from Wince. Of course, Stella picks up the lead jam on that one there and calls it before any more points can be conceived. Because they have a very, very comfortable lead at the moment and will want to stick with that one. 64-34 in favour of Hallam Hellcats. And on the jam line.
Regardless of the actual score, it has basically been half they've been leading by half again. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it was 4 versus 8, 64 versus 34. It's almost,
Yeah.
it's an observation. It may not be my most cutting observation, but it's an observation.
Oh, there we go. And this is a good opportunity to close that gap here for Comic Slams. They have in a power jam situation. Again, power jam for Sheffield now. Oh, and the penalty box is looking very full. This could be on. Very easily goes up the inside there. Listen to the bench out there, stopping, not going to, what's the word, get rid of, use up energy when it might be needed elsewhere when they are back up to full force. Ooh, Comic Slams there, got a bit of a pirouette situation going on. And calls the jam. Both teams back up to full force now, and I believe that was an 8-point jam there for Sheffield. Yeah, they're on 34 before, 42 now, closing the gap slowly but surely. It's all good. Sometimes it just takes a couple of jams to get into the groove of things.
Sometimes he's got to warm up.
Exactly. Of course, this is Sheffield's last game of the season.
We've got a timeout on their behalf.
Yeah, Hallam Hellcats have called a timeout there. Possibly to do some damage control, maybe, but they've got a pretty comfortable lead, so should be all right for now, at least anyway. Dun, dun, dun. But as I was saying, this is Sheffield's last game of the season, so they will want to put their best foot forward in this contention here. Hallam Hellcats, they still have a game to play against someone. I didn't write it down. It's taking place in Nottingham. I don't know who they're playing.
Good.
It's in June.
Good.
That's the
Attention to
program.
detail is really, it's a hallmark.
It's all in the program.
Yeah, it really is.
It is.
The program, which you can download using one of the fabulous QR codes that are dotted about the hall. So if you want to play the home game, follow along, there she is. There we go. On the line in black for Hallam Hellcats, it is number 83, it's Grimlock. And in orange for Sheffield, it is number 12, Artemis.
And immediately with a no-pack violation there for both teams, but they are out like a bullet. Hallam Hellcats picks up lead jam courtesy of Grimlock. As Adams gets recycled to the back of that, but goes straight through up the inside of turn one there. Oh, this is Grimlock's lead jam. Picks it up. Oh, went for the inside there, but just fell the back of number 16, Abattoir. Or Abattoir, I believe. Grimlock gets recycled to the back leg.
Ooh, that's a big hit from Will Wheel's move.
But wasn't enough, was not enough to stop Artemis.
Nope.
And there we go, jam gets called before Artemis can do any more damage. 72-46 in favor of Hallam. And on the jam line for Hallam Hellcats, we have number 36, Fatal Attraction.
And in orange for Sheffield Steel, it's number 3, Wince. Oh, another timeout being called.
Oh, and it looks as though Stuntman Psyche is having a word with the officials here, possibly another official review. Of course, they called the one last time as well.
I'm afraid there is a wall of zebra between me and the jam timer, so I can't see what the official demarcation of this.
Heard.
Yeah, a judgment of zebras.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Judgment.
That's the group now. It's a judgment of zebras. There we go.
Mind games from Windsor's Fatal Attraction. Goes around the outside for Hallam Hellcats in the black. Goes up the inside as well.
Wince is being trapped behind that absolutely beautiful Hellcats wall.
And we saw it coming with a very spread defense there from Sheffield. Picking up, once again, lead jam for Hallam Hellcats. Fatal Attraction there. Ooh. It's down on her knees, but gets right back up again. And calls the jam as soon as Wince breaks through there. Fatal Attraction, not wasting energy.
No
messing about.
Nope. You've got to do what you got to do. On the line in orange for Sheffield Steel, it's number 77, Comic Slams.
And we got number 73 in the black for Hallam. It's Stella once again. Once again as well, 30 points between them. See how this pans out as Stella goes up the inside.
Lot of fast feet.
Huge hit there from Betty. We'll have to go all the way to the back behind Kirk for that one.
I think that may have been Abattoir responsible for that wonderful bit of recycling, but I may be wrong. Oh. In fact, it was Abattoir who's just been called to the box.
Some great one-on-one stuff there from Kirk, I tell you. Especially with Stella as well. A very high-scoring jammer as well. Has made the defense look like butter in previous jams, but...
That was beautiful.
Comic Slams coming around for another pass at Sheffield, and sensibly, Hallam called the jam beforehand there.
Yep. I mean, that would have been a really difficult wall to get through between number 22, Pneumatic, and Maple in a China Shop. That would have been an absolutely... be democratic. That would have been a challenging wall to get through.
Yeah. Well, you can see sometimes with the defense on Sheffield, sometimes they do sort of split up the defense. It sort of seems as though it starts to be there. That's when stuff gets through. But a good, as we all know in roller derby, a good solid defense is one that is packed up and bunched. But a couple of the Sheffield blockers, especially Kirk, in that previous jam.
That was Genuine Article who came across.
But yeah, some of the Sheffield blockers can really do the 1v1 game as they pick up, lead jam.
Oh yeah. So in orange for Sheffield Steel, it's Artemis, and it's Smith in black for Hallam Hellcats.
And some fantastic jamming there by Artemis. Slams against the wall, goes up around the inside, gets past as many blockers as possible, and calls it. In fact, so many, I don't even think the refs quite caught it there, but we'll see.
Nope. Oh, I've got my paperwork. Oh, no. Doesn't matter, because I already know that in orange on the line for Sheffield Steel, it's number 3, Wince.
And we got Grimlock. Well, Hallam Hellcats. About 5 minutes left in this. Could possibly be... Oh, we got 3 jams possibly out of this, but we'll have a goosey gander. There we go, they've been listening. A very, very solid defense there from Sheffield. Gives them lead jam once again. As Grimlock gets held in the quagmire there. Takes another run of it, but Wince is your lead jammer on this one. Star pass completed by Hallam Hellcats. They weren't getting through that defense on that occasion, but it's number 64. Nope. There we go, Killery got given the star there, but gets called off by Wince before any points can be gotten by the Hellcats. 77-54 in their favor. On the jam line in the black for Hellcats, we got Fatal Attraction.
And it's number 77 in orange, Comic Slams for Sheffield Steel. Oh, there's a lot of really fancy footwork from both of our jammers trying to get around, through, behind this defensive wall, but absolutely no quarter is being... I stand corrected. Never tell me the odds. Comic Slams, number 77 in orange for Sheffield Steel, has managed to get through the pack first.
It did look like a very, very solid defense from Hallam Hellcats, who have once again gone for the star pass. number 14, Olive A. Sudden, and all of a sudden, they are picking up the jam for Hallam Hellcats. Again, up to the defense game on this one.
Yeah, the defense game is going to be fabulous here because they've got Genuine Article, they've got Wilma Wheels Move, and I think they've got Carnage in that wall at the very front.
Comic Sans calls off the jam before any more points can be incurred. I think that was just a single point, not 2 points there for Sheffield, closing up the gap. Now only 17 points in it. They've almost halved the gap now. 77-60 in favour of Hallam still.
That lead is getting smaller and smaller. On the line in orange for Sheffield, it's number 12, Artemis.
And we got Stella on the line for Hallam.
Ooh, and that was some really fast footwork, just straight out of the blocks.
And look at Imus, it's 2-on-1. This is a scrum situation, and they are powering through. Just one left for Artemis now.
And that's Abattoir holding the line. Oh, there we go. Stella has gotten through the pack.
Well, of course, Abattoir is one of the best in the league. And their 1v1 game seems to be on points today. And Hellcats call the jam before any points can be occurred. Picks up the point, closes it up. 79-60 in favour of Hallam on the jam line for them now. Smith once again.
And in orange, it's number 3, Wince. Oh. We have a pause in play now.
Yeah, it looks as though they were making some gestures. It was the jam refs. We'll go have a look.
You, no, not.
Yeah, I'll go knock on doors.
There we go. You may have just caught on the in the two packs as they stand on the line waiting for the jam to start. There is some chatting between the teams. There has been hugging between the teams, and this is the real spirit of roller derby. It's being able to, realize that the other team you're playing against are in fact people and deserve respect. And it's possible to hug the person you respect as well as to smash a shoulder into their breastbone, consensually, of course, as well. So, and here comes Josh back from his vacation with the Judgment of Zebras.
So basically they were debating if you remember the little 1v1 tussle that was going on at turn 2 at the in the previous jam, they were debating whether that was a no pack or not, because Wince goes straight through there up the inside for Sheffield.
Like a
and
knife.
gives a cheeky wave to the crowd. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, like a hot knife through butter. Oof. And Wince once again following directions from the jam coach.
Exactly. 4 points, get in, get out, call it done. But
that's exactly it. Well, we're now looking at 79-64 with about a minute left of play in this round.
By my maths, that's just 15 points, isn't it?
You know what? I'm going to listen to your maths because my maths is broken.
Oh dear. Well, we don't need maths to know that number 83, Grimlock, is on the jam line for Hallam Hellcats.
And number 77 in orange, Comic slams, and there goes the whistle, and there go the jammers. Oof. Yeah, number 22, Pneumatic, one of our blockers for Hallam Hellcats, is, just extraordinary. They are the best ranked blocker in this series. And, proving exactly why. Pneumatic has been an absolute wall all through this first half.
And there we go with the 1v1 there from Kimber Scout there. Did lead in a 4-round penalty, so this is now a power jam for Sheffield. Some huge hits going in there. Ooh! Huge hit from number 14 all of a sudden. Comic stands, going up for another pass. Oh!
Nicely done.
The bicycle kick of roller derby, the apex jump.
Big, big contact there from Abattoir, number 16 for the Hallam Hellcats.
Grimlock got recycled to the back of the back, but finds some luck around the outside on that one, making the points pass there for Hallam. Of course, with our lead jammer being sent to the penalty box, this one will go the distance, and I believe that will be half-time as well. Well, I don't think I need to announce a power jam with how loud the bench was there, but this is now a power jam. And the end of the first half as well. 83-72 in favor of 84-72 in favor of Hallam Hellcats. Just 12 points in it.
That gap is closing.
Well, it does look as though Stuntman Syke is going to have a word with the officials.
So while that transpires...
No, sorry, it's Gig. Sorry, I've been saying the wrong name the entire time. Sorry.
Young man.
Oh.
You'll never be forgiven.
No, I won't. As long as we get the players right, that's okay.
That's exactly it. So we've got an intermission of about... Well, our intermission timer is saying about 14 minutes. So let's go with the 14, because it's better to be early than late, right?
Exactly.
And we have got some movement on track. We have got folks lining up for fun and games. Welcome back to the second half. As I was saying, welcome back to this second half of the game between the Hallam Hellcats and Sheffield still.
Ooh. There we go, Grimlock getting recycled all the way to the back there.
By number 5, Petra.
So that's because it was a power jam at the end of the last half, wasn't it? And Grimlock picks up lead jam for Hallam Hellcats.
Number 77, Comet slams. Ooh, getting battered by Wilma Wheels' move.
Grimlock extending the lead once again. It's now 14 points in it, 88-74 in favor of Hallam. There we go, star pass has been completed by Sheffield.
And that huge defensive wall at the front of Wilma Wheels' move. Junior article. Oh.
And Jam gets called off before Lunatric can get any points in. Good opening for Hallam Hellcats. They just want to do what they did at the start of the first half, just rack as many points up.
Rack 'em and stack 'em. Rack 'em and stack 'em.
Exactly. And racking them and stacking them, it's going to be... Who's it going to be? Smith for the Hallam Hellcats in the black.
And in orange, it's number 12, Abattoir. Pardon me, at Artemis. I was thinking of Abattoir's excellent performance in our last jam, but it is in fact number 12, Artemis, who is the jammer for Sheffield.
Once again, Smith goes around the outside, picks up some easy points there. This is a very disjointed defense. Ooh! There we go. Everyone looks to be okay. It looks as though it was a bit of a shoulder barge and went down, but Smith goes on the tippy toes around the outside and calls off the jam. This is exactly what Hallam need at the moment, just getting in control of the game. And what's the best way to control the game? Being the lead jammer, that's how.
That's what I'm saying.
On the jam line for Hallam Hellcats, we have, once again, Fatal Attraction.
And in orange, number 3, it's a Wince for Sheffield. No, it's my fault. I'm eating delicious things from the tuck shop.
And again, second half jammer, it's on.
Jammer on jammer action.
Oh, Wince may actually be stalling for time so that the defenses can get back up to full whack because of the occupation of the penalty box there.
You ain't wrong. Tragedy.
They often say roller derby is chess but brutal.
Do they?
And no, of course not. The Hallam Hellcats picks up lead jam. A little bit later than I imagine they would have wanted, but Fatal Attraction picks it up there. But Wince is hot on the trail.
You twerp. And the jam is called.
There we go, just a single point in that one there. Yeah. And on jam line, we got number 73 in the black for Hallam Hellcats. That is Stella.
And number 77 in orange for Sheffield Steel, it is Comet Slam. Ooh, and this is just in as much as. Sorry, Josh, you were gonna ooh?
Yeah, just with who is it? 77 Comic Slams there, just getting absolutely trolleyed by the defense there from Hallam Hellcats, but doesn't put them off in any way, shape, or form. Straight back at it.
That's exactly it, and that's kind of my point. Is that although the jammers are, sometimes seem to be the star, get it, the star of the game. You can't have one without the other. Unless you've got a strong defense, your offense is going to be held completely at the mercy of the other team. And, unless you've got a strong offense, your defense won't. Anyways, you know what I'm saying.
We do. But Stella in control of the situation. As we saw at the start there, picks up lead jam, but did get knocked to the back, so did have to get recycled at the very start of that one there. So a little bit of an obstacle towards him, but didn't really stop him. Still racked up some decent points on there, as they've picked up the, broken the triple-digit ceiling.
Yes, they have.
102 to 75.
In black on the line, it's Smith, and in orange on the line, it is Artemis. This is going to be a really good matchup because Smith is an extraordinary jammer, as is Artemis.
And Smith once again picks up lead jam.
Smith and Artemis actually the 4th and 5th ranked jammers in this game. Well, in this series.
Smith went for the apex jump, but just had to skate out of bounds on that one.
Physics can be so rude.
It's awful, isn't it?
Damn you, Sir Isaac Newton.
Awful. Well, speaking of physics, this centrifuge has come to a stop here as some great defense going on. He says, as Smith manages to bust on through.
To the other side?
To the other side, to the point zone.
Highway.
Point zone, yeah, I don't know. But once again, as we've seen it in the first half there, once Sheffield have a scattered defence, it does seem to be easy picking for Hallam, but we'll see how it comes together now. Great disco bump there. Gets recycled all the way to the back of the pack. Courtesy of, who's that? Number 6, Luna Trick. There we go, some good one-on-one stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
Same with the first jam of the second half, actually, with Luna Trick, when they were jamming. And there we go, just gets guided to the outside and calls off the jam.
Calls off jam. Calls it off.
Calls it off.
While the
Bump
jam
it
is pumping. On the line in orange, it's Wince at number 3.
And we got number 83, Grimlock, once again for Hallam Hellcats. And speaking of again, another 30-point lead. 113 to 83 in favour of Hallam.
Both of the jammers have come firing at the back of that pack. But it's Grimblock that makes it out first.
Can you recall a jam where Sheffield where there's been a bit of a run-up and then Sheffield takes lead jam? Because from the last few jams and in the previous half as well, it does seem as though to be favouring the strategy with the long run-up to the pack.
I must admit, Josh.
Just an observation.
Good.
Just
It's
an observation.
It's a good observation, dude.
Might be dumb luck, who knows?
So on one hand, you're saying, this could be excellent strategy. And on the other hand, you're saying, you're not very smart, are you, kids? Like,
How dare you?
That's kind of giving with one hand and taking away with the other, Josh. Just, compliment people and leave it at that.
It's just an observation, who knows? It's fine, it's all good. Who have we got on the jam line?
We've got Fatal Attraction.
We've got a timeout.
Oh,
That's what we've got.
We've got a timeout. Well, what I was going to say is we've got Fatal Attraction in black for the Hallam Hellcats. We've got Comic Slams in orange for Sheffield Steel.
Yeah, Sheffield Steel calling the timeout there. Of course, this is their last game of the tournament, or the league, I should say. It's not a tournament, it's a league this time around. The tournament's the playoffs. Don't know where they're happening this year. Do we have them for T3? Who knows? But either way, this is going to be Sheffield's last game of the season as well. Hallam, they still have a game left in Nottingham. That's going to be happening in the middle of June, of course.
Of course. Who doesn't know that, Josh?
Well, the program's not in front of me, so I don't know, but
Oh, wow.
it can be in front of you. Just scan the QR code and you'll be able to access all of the information, including lineups, when the next games are going to be.
Yeah, you can link to each individual team and their online merch shops. You can check out the time and the details of the free taster session if you want to take up roller derby.
Yeah,
you can,
exactly.
Gaze longingly at the names of all of our zebras. I mean, if you want.
If you've been atrophied in lockdown for 2 years at this point and you just want to get out of the house and just do a little bit of the old moving about, give roller derby a try. Even if you don't want to do the full contact thing, you might find yourself a referee. Who knows?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And again, big run up. Historically has favoured Hallam. See how it pans out. Not this time as Fatal Attraction gets recycled to the back of the pack. Oh, this is now a power jam for Hallam. Was that a cut track, I think?
Maybe?
There we go. So Hallam Hellcats defense, isolating one of the blockers. Isolating one of the blockers so they are not as effective. Now running interference to get them through.
Lovely.
But this Sheffield defense has turned it up a notch this time around.
Yeah. This extraordinary bit of wall is brought to you by Petra, Lunatrick, and Gemma.
Oh, and it looks as though it is another cut track penalty there. This is now a power jam once again for Hallam. And they've now picked up lead jam firmly in their control as Fatal Attraction goes around again. This time for the points.
Fatal Attraction being held up behind Lunatrick, I believe. Yes, I'm correct. It's Lunatrick who's come all the way from the back of the pack in front of Fatal Attraction.
And a reverse of fortunes. This is now a power jam for Sheffield. As the referees tell them to pack up. Sheffield run interference once again, gets us to a one-on-one position there. This is some excellent stuff here from Comic Slams, who is one of the best jammers in the league, lest we forget, but gets knocked to the outside.
And there is the jam. The jam she is called.
Aye, she has. Well, this will start off as a power jam for Sheffield. On the jam line, we've got Artemis, who, well, you saw him in the last half. Let's hope for some of that magic to close up that gap. 119.83 in favor, taking a long run up here. Interference being ran. They do not need to worry about the opposing jammer yet.
There we go.
Oh, goes up the inside, picks up lead jam for Sheffield, but the power jam is now over.
And that's, I mean, interesting because the last player that she got past was Pneumatic, number 22, Pneumatic for Hallam Hellcats. Pneumatic is actually the highest ranked blocker.
Sorry, goes around the outside onto the tippy toe. Sorry, you were saying,
No,
Laura.
you're fine. Got past the highest ranked blocker in this tournament. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Oh! Huge hit from Abattoir there. Ooh. Oh dear.
And we're just going to take a second
That
here.
was a huge one. And well, the medics just make sure that everything is A-okay. Oh, Abattoir just caught with a shoulder there. Good lord, but... Of course, we can take a quick break in the action here.
And for those of you wondering, we are not giggling at the situation. We are giggling at some of the dancing that is being done to occupy the players who are on track, waiting for the situation to resolve itself.
Oh,
and
there
the
we go.
situation has been resolved.
Artemis is fine. Artemis is fine.
And a huge round of applause and thanks to our medics who are here today. We literally could not do this without them.
Absolutely not. The risk assessment would be a mile along, but First Event Medical, they are available for all of your medical needs.
They're more than available, you ding-dong. They're awesome.
Yeah, exactly. They've keeping us safe here for years. Oh, them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And they keep coming back, so clearly they like
Yeah.
Yeah. On the line in orange for Sheffield, it's number 3, Wintz. And in black, it's number 73, Stella for Hallam Hellcat.
No, they aren't having an official review. I assume it's about the big hit on turn 3 just then, but I'm gonna go put my head around the door.
Do it, dude.
I know.
I think I just got a thanks, Mom, from Josh for reminding him not to broadcast the official review. Don't forget, while we wait for this official review, there's some excellent merch. If you find that you are peckish or a little dry, there are snacks to be had in the talk shop. And Josh is back.
Hello.
What did the judgment have?
They were just having a chat about how the game's going, really. Sort of what we're doing.
Nice. Just having a natter about their plans for the weekend.
Yeah. No, I assume that one of the items brought up there was the amount of no packs that was going on here, because there does seem to be a lot of them in this game.
I mean, we've got about 18 minutes left in this game. But I think the tiredness is starting to show.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like this This has been some brutal fighting.
Oh! Making it look good, Wins there. Just sails past.
That's just magic.
Yeah. Oh, and does it again. This is exactly what I mean. And it does look as though they have completed a star pass. Number 14 is now the jammer for Hallam Hellcats. That's Oliver Sudden. But Wins once again.
Apex jump. And they're away.
And in possibly one of the best stylish ways possible, Wins takes Sheffield to the triple-digit club. 100 to 119, but still in favour of Hallam Hellcats. But the game is on.
And I don't know if anyone noticed, Wintz actually lost part of her kit during that jam. which was thrown over to her team.
I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised an equipment violation wasn't called, but it was all good. It was all good.
I did not see clearly what it was. It may not have been what I thought it was. It may have been, I don't know.
There we go. Smith picks up lead jam for Hallam Hellcats.
Number 77, Comic slams an orange for Sheffield Steel, is still stuck at the back of the pack. I lied. Slams has made it.
And that's the way we like it to see it there. Smith waiting for the last possible second before Comic Slams makes contact with the pack there, just to wear him out that little bit more. But on the jam line for Hallam, we have number 83. That's Grimblock.
And an orange for Sheffield Seal. It's number 12. It's Artemis.
You're getting a mix up.
Ooh, there is some real brutality going on there between Grimblock and basically anyone they can lay shoulder on.
Oh, but it's Artemis who comes out on top on that one
done.
there with a nice little bit of a spin maneuver and dodging Wilma Wheels move as well. Picks up lead jam for Sheffield. Goes up to the 2 wall here from Hallam. Now goes into a 3. Being held by the shoulders. 2 blockers with Wilma as the brace.
Yeah, Wilma, Mabel, Carnage. And some help there at the front from Goldilocks.
There goes some great interception being run here by the blockers, just knocking the brace out of whack there. But Artemis gets around, picks up the points for Sheffield.
Yeah, Wilma Wheels move trying for one last go before the jammer got away.
Artemis once again goes around the outside, picking up the points. But Sheffield in the orange. Well, this is now a power jam after what seemed to be I think it was a forearm penalty. I did miss that, if I'm being perfectly honest. There we go, gets ahead. Gets ahead of Mabel in a China shop, calls the jam. So now we have Wince in a power jam situation starting off. This is incredibly advantageous for Sheffield, as it looks as though the penalty box is almost full there from what I can see.
The penalty box is heaving and the points tally is also heaving. There's only about 10 points between them now.
This could be a lead change. I don't want to hype it up too much, but Wince goes around the outside, goes up the inside. Great defensive blocking. This is off to a fantastic start for Sheffield.
Yep.
Does the little worry, gets the message from the bench coach, goes around the outside again, goes up to the free wall now, but the interference is being ran, goes up the inside. Oh no! Got a cut track penalty.
That's gonna hurt.
It's a reverse of fortunes here. This will now be a power jam for Hallam.
Oh!
There we go. That looks bad from my angle, but everyone is okay.
Yeah, that was Kirk that took that fall.
Don't forget, they didn't need to stop the action there. They did that of their own accord, which, you know, for a full contact sport with the sportsmanship that you see between these players is unbelievable sometimes. But
yeah. Betty Kimber Scout. It's a hell of a
trick there from number 6,
right
Luna Trick. For both teams up to full speed. This will go the distance here. 40 seconds remaining in this jam. But as our lead jam went into the penalty box, it will go for the full 2 minutes. Wince going up the inside now. 1v1 goes around the outside. Ducks. Ooh, just gets tagged and gets recycled to the back.
Just gets pipped by Wilma. Wilma Wheels move.
And Wince almost did an illegal re-entry. Caught sight of their error there at turn 4. Sorted it out. Oh! Well, I think the sportsmanship's gone out the window. A bit of jammer on jammer there on the second half, but there's only 3 points in it now, so I think the time for pleasantries might be gonzo.
And Killery, who was the jammer who took that block, was in good humor about it.
And Wins has done the job. Calls for a timeout as well. This is a lead change, 124-123 in favor of our friends from the south in orange.
As opposed to against our friends from the south in black.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all friends, just to let you know.
We just have different ideas about our favorite colors. We've got about 11 minutes left in this half, and there is another...
There's 1 point. Giddy.
We're a giddy kipper, Josh.
Well, I mean, it's just an incredible bit of strategy from Sheffield on that one. They had a power jam. They put a Wince on there. Wince had an excellent jam, a few jams previously. Went absolutely according to plan as far as I'm concerned.
I am neither mocking nor disagreeing. I'm merely stating a factual fact. You are a giddy kipper, Josh.
There's 1 point in it. Why would I not be a giddy kipper? Good Lord.
Well, the judgment of zebras appears to have. Oh, yes, indeed. So when there are a number of people and factors from various teams in the middle chatting, it always feels to me like the water hole on the staff. And then when the zebras all sort of go off into their own corner to have a little confab about stuffing.
I'm glad the Cardiff Crocodiles aren't in today.
No, it's fine.
They'd have them, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. So the collective noun, the judgment of zebras, has.
Is that the real collective noun?
No.
Okay.
It's
awesome.
probably of zebras. I don't know.
If you're watching this on the YouTube playback, let us know in the comments what is the collective noun for a zebra. Or did you just talk to your Star Trek watch? No.
No internet connection. The magic watch says nothing.
Fair enough, but if you do have an internet connection, please use the QR codes that are dotted about the hall so you can get a copy of the program. Of course, we've gone paperless in order to help the environment, basically. Okay, fantastic. Sorry. Right, I thought it was just a timeout. Turns out there was an official review going on, and basically Hallam have one of their blockers being sent to the penalty box for a back block. But this, once again, will be a power jam for Sheffield with Cosmic Slams taking a run up here. They will be looking to recreate some of Wince's magic on the previous jam. But obviously, as we said that, they get knocked to the outside and recycled to the back of the pack. So, once again, Comic Slants. Only just keeps it in there, but picks up lead jam. They are now in a point-scoring position. Jammer is standing. They'll be back on within the next 10 seconds. So they got to make the most out of this one. But this comeback might be on. Wins goes around the outside, goes around Pneumatic.
Ooh, right up against Pneumatic.
Goes up the inside. Oh no, they are caught in a triple wall here.
Ooh, genuine article. Pneumatic and Smith just really making life difficult.
But both jammers getting all the way recycled there.
Ooh. Elbow there from Genuine Article, sending Comic Slams off the track. 10 minutes left.
That one just didn't quite, well, they got some points, well, so that's great, but it didn't go quite according to plan there for Sheffield, but they do.
Look at that. Oh, look at that, Josh. Look at those scores.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. 5 points in it in favor of Sheffield.
That is a turnip for the book.
Yeah, exactly.
On the line in orange, it's number 12, Artemis, and it's a Genuine Article in black for Hallam.
And Fatal attraction being caught there at the back of the pack there. Again, another great triple wall here from Sheffield. Again, when they are together, they are very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Look at that. That was some good fancy footwork from Fatal Attraction.
Oh!
Ooh.
That was a great initial pass there from Artemis. Going backwards on a one skate and managing to keep it in. Did go past all of the blockers and then get knocked out, so I'm... Yeah.
On the line in black, it's Stella, number 73. A slightly overzealous pipping of the whistle from our jam timer.
Yeah.
No.
It looks as though Artemis didn't quite get away with that. May have been hit with a cut track penalty there, but picks up lead jam almost immediately there for Hallam Hellcats. This is the last thing that Sheffield need at this stage of the game, but this is advantageous dramatically for the Hallam Hellcats.
It was a good attempt by Gemma to stop Stella from getting her on the track. It didn't quite work. Oh, number 5, Petra, has just petrified the jammer. It's Petra Just Dan.
Artemis just goes around the outside, making the initial pass there as Stella was caught in a quagmire. Oh my goodness, some excellent blocking here from Sheffield.
This is, I mean, these blockers are...
They've been holding out. What's going on?
Well, I mean, of the top 10 blockers, it's pretty evenly matched, but I think the top 10 blockers are favored slightly towards the Hallam Hellcats.
Yeah, Lunatric there is...
I mean, they're all fabulous.
Oh, it looks as though it's an official review, so I will go over there. I know to turn the microphone off.
I'll never let him live that down. By the way, if anyone is nerdy enough to be playing along at home, the collective noun for a group of zebras is either a zeal or a dazzle. But frankly, in this context, I prefer a judgment of zebras. Also, if you're playing the home game, please know that in the wild, every zebra is actually called Deborah. So while this judgment is being judged upon, let's take another moment to thank our officials and our volunteers and our NSOs, without whom we could not run these games at all. Thanks also, of course, to all of our lovely medics who keep us safe, keep us from knocking each other's blocks off. now resume our regularly scheduled jamming. On the line in black, it's number 46, Smith, for Hallam Hellcats. And in orange, for Sheffield Steel, it is number 3, Wince.
So basically, Sheffield were challenging possibly the jammer on the previous jam, possibly going out of bounds at turn number 4.
Oh, I see.
However, the refs made the right call at the time after the official review. So yeah, all is well.
All is well, all is well.
All is well.
And all will end well. Wince trying to sneak around that side, but getting absolutely shoved off track by Killary, leading Smith for the Hallam Hellcats to be our lead jammer.
Smith went straight through that defense there. Good Lord.
Like the proverbial hot knife through a goose.
Yeah. Hot knife through cold butter. Who knows, but swinging back the other way now in favor of Hallam Hellcats. 135 to 128. Still an incredibly close game.
With just 6 minutes left.
6 minutes. Oh, I keep forgetting about the time in the top corner there. But both teams taking a bit of a run up here for this one. We got Fatal Attraction. Oh!
77 Comet slams with the apex jump. Look at that.
Get out, Comic Slams. Good Lord.
Oh.
I thought they were going to do it again then.
Nah.
Good Lord.
Piling, right through and
that was a
absolutely
little
just
bit low.
squeaking past the glutes of Carnage, number 800 for the Hallam Hellcats. Straight into pneumatic.
And it looks as though we got a star pass from Hallam Hellcats there. And it looks as though Comic Slams was basically... There was a gap here, but I think she was afraid of a disco bump or something, so she went straight at it, but hit a brick wall basically, but all worked out in the end.
That brick wall appeared to have
just like that.
Number 22, pneumatic.
We're back to a one-point game here, 140 to 139 in favour of Sheffield now. And does the right thing, calls off the jam there after getting the points. A smash and grab there from Sheffield, giving them the lead once again. 144 to 140 in favour of Sheffield with 4 minutes left. All the fours.
4 minutes and change.
Oh, Stella is on the jam line for Hallam Hellcats now.
And it's Artemis in orange for Sheffield Steel. This is... Oh, man.
No, they're enforcing the rules on all this just because there's a break in the action.
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm going to poke my head around the door. Yes, I will turn my microphone off. Stop it.
The age-old tradition of jam line dancing taking place. So? No. This is an action shot. It was a candid shot.
I know. I
Eating.
thought you were getting like a headshot done or something.
Yeah,
but
well,
yes.
I like my headshots from several hundred yards away.
I love Halo.
I've played too many. Team Fortress 2.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh,
Old school, yeah.
Go on.
But basically, what was going on with that one is everyone in the penalty box. Yes, so basically it was a late hit from one of the Sheffield blockers onto who was jamming for Hallam in the last one? I can't remember.
Maybe it was Wince. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
Artemis.
Artemis. Basically just a bit of a late hit.
It would have been Wince because Artemis. Mine now.
Yeah, that'd be odd.
or Comic Slam.
Yeah.
Anyways, an awesome jammer was on the line for Sheffield.
Yeah. So 4.5 minutes left. 144 to 140 in favour of Sheffield in the orange. And on the jam line for Hallam, we've got Stella and Artemis for Sheffield. Both of them getting caught up in
That wall.
in the pack.
Yep.
There we go. One of Sheffield's fallen down here. This might be it for them. There we go. Hallam Hellcats pick up lead jam. They've worked really hard on that lead. They don't want to lose it at this late game.
That was Kirk and Kimber Stout at the back of that pack, holding the jammer in place for as long as they could. Wilma Wheels move, holding Artemis down. Well.
Wilma Wheels move is basically becoming the white whale here for Artemis. They just cannot get past him.
Nope.
Oh, no. This gets knocked to the outside there.
And that's Pneumatic again, with that wonderful skill. It's that wall of Pneumatic, genuine article.
Stella has made another pass, swinging the lead in favor of Hallam Hellcats.
All of a sudden, Wilma Wheels move. Really making that forceful front. Wilma Wheels move, holding the jammer in place. Genuine article lending support.
And this is a huge, huge jam for Hallam Hellcats now. 156 to 144. I said previously, not without a fight.
Just under 3 minutes left. That's gotta hurt. That's Kimber Scout, number 64 for Sheffield.
Killery gets knocked down, right back up again. Chumbawamba style, but jam gets called there. 160 to 144.
Are we allowed to apply the Chumbawamba, judgment to someone from down south?
Yeah, of course we are.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all Yorkshire, isn't it? Well, there we go. We've got just over 2 minutes left, so this more than likely will be the penultimate jam here. So we have a whistle being blown. What's that about?
It may even be the anti-penultimate jam.
What?
The anti-penultimate? The one before?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was called the penultimate.
No,
or
that's
the pre-penultimate.
I thought it was the anti-penultimate.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't read enough books. And is that a foul out? Is that?
And it's not the first of the game, actually.
Yeah. Well, I went from the penalty box to the suicide seat, so yeah, let's...
Lunatrick
go
for
to that one
Sheffield
here.
has also been found out of the game.
got
So with the whistle go, Wince is off and away, but no match for Smith, who has managed to clear the pack and get her on the track. Ooh, that was smooth and almost got through.
There we go. Wince just puts one touch out of bounds, still remains in the pack there on the initial pass there, but Smith is doing the rounds. They are doing the rounds.
Somewhere between a square dance and a fist fight. Oh, that's number. No, it's so easy to do. There's just so much going on that sometimes I think Josh and I both find ourselves, blinded by science.
Exactly. Sometimes you just forget to speak sometimes, but Wince gets knocked to the inside, will be recycled to the back of the pack. Oh, and we got a couple of jammers down here from Sheffield. Some big hits going on.
That's Abattoir being sent off, I think, for their part in the Wince's sudden introduction to Sir Isaac Newton.
Well, this is now a power jam for Wince. And I don't think it could have come at a worse time. They must be absolutely shattered at this point.
30 seconds left.
Nips around the outside, picks it up nice and easy.
And Pneumatic is back on track, which is going to be bad news for Sheffield.
2-1.
I spoke too soon.
Picks it up with both jammers going into the penalty, or lead jammer going into the penalty box. This will go the distance. This might be the game here. But Wince goes around the outside. Will they have enough to win it possibly, but going up to the inside? Well, there's just a 2-wall to get past.
The defensives Wilma Wills move. Ooh, and that is...
That jam was all over the place there. Good Lord.
I loved it. Our unofficial score is up, but we do not have the official score for you yet.
Did anything not happen in that jam?
No.
No. Truly, when Hallam Hellcats absolutely needed Smith to deliver, they delivered.
I'd say that Smith went to Hallam and back.
Oh, yeah, they really stealed it from the... no.
They stealed themselves against...
Stole it. Because they stole the lead. Well, they didn't. They earned it.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Very hardly, but very hardly. They earned it very well, I should say. Good Lord.
You can tell
Just think how we'll be after game 2, but yes. Looking at the unofficial score in there. 172 to 154 in favour of Hallam Hellcats. Good Lord. The Cinderella story was being written, but just lost it at the final chapter there, unfortunately. But it looks as though we are going to have a late official review as well.
Did you know that the glass slipper in Cinderella was mistranslated?
Yeah, because it's like a high heel shoe, isn't it? In the
but it wasn't made of glass; it was made of fur.
Really?
Yeah. The spelling is different, but the pronunciation, they're homophones. There we go.
There we go.